What if I was to tell you that you believing that you're falling behind in life, that by now you should have had it all figured out, things are not going the way you planned for maybe all them years of your life, all your plans, all your desires, all your dreams, at this point seem to have amounted to nothing. And yet you find yourself in this horrible place where one, you're questioning your worth. Two, am I not good enough? Three, have I gone the wrong way? Maybe four, is this what it is for me now? Maybe I'm not supposed to succeed. Maybe this is it. But what I want you to do is stop and think that these cases of confusion and doubt and everything is bubbling up to the surface for a good reason. And also maybe your timing and your way of pushing and controlling situations and outcomes was never really yours to have anyway. Maybe it's not on your time. Maybe you were supposed to bloom later on in life. Maybe your success was supposed to come after everything fell down and fell to shit. Maybe everything that you're losing or going through or struggling through right now is purely the start of something bigger to come. And I found myself here where I felt like I'd give so much to life. Always worked hard, always felt like I'd outwork everyone else. And by my early 40s, I'll have it all sorted. Everything will be just where I want it. Take my shoes off, start living life a bit. But little did I know that over the last 2-3 years, there would be a gradual process of pretty much everything that I've ever known stripped away, layer by layer, to ultimately, in a fetal position, finding myself in, holy shit, what is going on? Everything is going wrong. The job, my business that I've had for so many years just doesn't work. The friends, the family, the hobbies, everything seems to have a barrier between me and whatever it may be. To find myself night after night after night questioning myself, questioning what am I here for? And it's a horrible place to be, because what it is we're taking away everything that no longer serves us. And this feeling that we find ourselves in of discomfort and the losses, the hurt, the pain, the traumas, they want to come through at a point in your life where you can handle it, where you're strong enough to go through this. And although it doesn't feel like that at the time, it feels like the universe has just got it in for us and cursed, or whatever it might be. Whatever stories you keep telling yourself on why you're going through what you're going through. And so many of us have our own individual downfalls or hardships. Can come in so many different ways. It doesn't really matter. But whatever's happened to you, I need you to understand that it is happening for your highest good. And you might say, well, maybe me having the loss of a family member, or something horrible, something like a death in the family, how can that actually be of any good or have any intrinsic value of making me a better person. And that's horrible to think that these life events do always have a bigger meaning behind it. And it's what you're going to do in them unforeseen or foreseen. You may see it coming. How are you going to act? How are you going to move forward with whatever life throws at you to keep moving forward, to keep growing? And what you will find is underneath all these life circumstances, hardships, whatever you want to call it, there's always a deeper lesson that we can take from these. And it's whether we choose to stay down or we choose to get back up and keep walking, keep moving forward each and every day. You know yourself if you've been through the shit and what seems to be forever. It seems to, you know, it can come one thing after another. And I would say you find it comical, but I definitely wouldn't call it comical because it's stripping you down from everything that you feel that you've ever known in some cases. And you're left raw, naked, having to figure all this out again on how am I going to get started, how I'm going to move through this. What do I need to do today to, one, not let this beat me, and two, let this not be the ending of me. Life can be so cruel at times. So cruel, or how it feels. So if you right now are really going through it, or maybe you've been through it, and you don't quite understand why this is happening to me, you can't write this shit. It's almost like, nah, there's something bigger at play here. You know you've got that thought in the back of your mind. Nah, there's more for me, there's more for me. At the same time, everything's falling to shit. There's this nagging thought in the back of your mind saying, this isn't it for me. There's no way I'm going out like this. I'll do whatever I need to do. And from that, whether you know it or not, your subconscious, your higher self, is giving you the keys. It's giving you the keys for the door. It's saying to you, what are you going to do in this pile of shit that has come through your door? How are you going to act? How are you going to handle this? How are you going to grow from this? What are you going to do? And you will. That's the thing. If you choose not to stay down, not to be beaten, you will get back up again. And I promise you that when you do that, and you will, otherwise you wouldn't be watching this video, and you know there's more, and you know that life has a better plan for you. Amidst all this struggle, amidst all this pain, amidst all this suffering, this self-doubt, and you will see your new life start to take form. Maybe not overnight, maybe not over the next few weeks, maybe not over the next few months. Maybe there's more trials, there's more hardships to keep coming your way. And you can choose to be beat down and stay down, or you can choose to face it head on each and every day, brush yourself down, pull yourself back up, no matter whatever it takes. And if you keep showing up and refusing to stay down, you will move to a place that you're supposed to be. And again, I just want to remind you that if you're watching this video, you know there's more for you. You know deep down at your core that what you've been through or what you're going through was all by design. Not by your design exactly, not by the ego, but there's a higher purpose involved here. And fundamentally, the main point of this video is for you to become aware that this is happening for good reason. I have to excuse me, I'm out of breath, pacing up these hills. And for me, myself, I've not been on here and recorded for a little time because, again, probably just as well as you, really been going through it. Had a few things I've had to figure out, work through, try and find some balance. I miss everything that life is throwing at me right now. But I know that I'm moving forward. I know that I'm building strength. And you are too. So, get outside. Go for a walk. Stop telling yourself these negative patterns that you might be looping in your head. No, I'm not good enough. This isn't for me. That's it. I can't come back from this. Just change the way that you're talking to yourself. Your life is only reflecting back to you your current state of being. The thoughts, the beliefs that you hold about yourself. And when you start to become into a place where you start catching these thoughts, these negative, intrusive thoughts, and you ask yourself in the silence, in the quiet, sit with it, don't fight it, don't wrestle with it. Allow the thoughts to come in. Allow them to come, allow them to go. And when these negative thoughts and old ways of being, old belief systems keep coming back in, check yourself. Sit with it, check it. I acknowledge what's going on here. I see this playing out. And I'm not going to be a victim of this. We're going to rewrite this script. We're not living this old shitty way of negative thoughts, talking ourselves out, telling ourselves we're not good enough, that no, I'm not chosen, I'm not good enough for this. It's so critical that we catch these negative thoughts that we've built up for so many years. And that's why it's so uncomfortable, because your higher self knows that there's more for you. You know at your core, whether you believe in God, whether you believe in whatever it might be, the universe, whatever you want to call it, somewhere along the line, God, the universe, higher self, is nudging you every single day. Which is why you are looking for these videos, which is why you are watching these videos, which is why you feel so uncomfortable in your day-to-day life. You're fed up, you know there's more. There's so much more to life than what we've been led to believe. And you know that, I know that, and society will tell you otherwise and continue to keep pushing these disbeliefs, these negative thoughts, these intrusive patterns over and over again until you can sit with it long enough to, one, cut out the noise and the distraction, and really get a grip on what's going down here. And when you do that, I promise you, your life will change. Not overnight, but it will. And it's just whether you're going to sit with it and work with it, face it each and every day, even when you feel like you can't, and you're going to train that mind to change its way of thinking, change its way of being. And I promise you, you're going to move forward. If this video had any sense to you or resonated with you in any type of way, please give us a thumbs up and a like and subscribe. That would be appreciated. And ultimately, these videos come to you from somebody that's been through it and knows that other people are going through similar ordeals to what I've been through, and know that you can build your life of your dreams. So if you're thinking you're behind right now and that you should have had it figured out by now, no. Now's the perfect time for you to be going through what you're going through. Your time is your time. The universe might have a bigger plan for you. The only thing is, you need to be that person that when that dream life comes through, that you're in a position where you can hold it. Maybe before, for years and years, all them dreams and the desires that you had, you were never in a place where you could hold it or you could sustain it. If you won the lottery or you landed that dream career, whatever it might be, or that beautiful girlfriend, beautiful wife, whatever it might be, and you had that before all your hardships, I can almost guarantee you that you wouldn't have been in a position where you could hold it and keep it. And it might have been more of a detriment to you than what you're actually going through now. So sit with that. And if you want to reach out, if you need to speak to me, I'm here for you. If you're struggling on how to move forward, check the link in the description, and I'm here for you. Peace. I'll see you on the next video. Take care.